Hey guys, happy Halloween. Today is October 31st, 2011. It's my 5th episode of my video blog. And we're going to talk about writing a scary music track today. Hopefully you can watch this and not do any work, because working on Halloween sucks. Fuck that. You should eat candy, dress in costumes, and have fun. It's a party holiday. When you're a kid, it's like all about the candy. You get the sugar thing. It's awesome. When you're an adult, it's party holiday season. The women dress in sexy, sexy clothing. The dudes kind of awkwardly try to find something where they don't feel like an idiot in, just so they can go to the parties that the sexy women are at. That just exposed the entire underlying theme of Halloween as an adult. There you go. But yeah, I'm dressed as Red Food today from LMFAO. You probably know their track, Party Rock Anthem. It's been getting a lot of radio play. Also, one of their songs, Shots, it's about taking shots, and it's my favorite party song in the world. I freaking love it. If you have any parties that you're still throwing, or in the future, you can use this anytime. It's free knowledge for you here. So here's how mystery shot works. It is genius. If you're the host of the party, you pour a shot, put it on the counter, you put a sign next to it and say mystery shot. You dare someone to drink it. Drink this mystery shot. You don't know what's in it? Do it. Don't be a wuss. Don't be a bitch. Hey you. You're being kind of a pussy. Maybe we should quit being a vagina and take the shot. That's how everyone does something that's a bad idea. Someone will do it. Probably you can get your buddy. After they're done taking the shot, they fill that shot glass with some mysterious concoction that no one knows but them. Then they put it up. Someone else does a mystery shot. It is amazing fun. You know what? I'm going to do the mystery shot. I don't care. I don't care if it's like moonshine and Everclear in there. I'm just going to do it. And then you do it and you feel like a man or a lady or a wonderful lady if you're a lady. Mystery Shot is a great game. I highly recommend it for all your Halloween parties, which you probably are done with now, but your next party. You can think about how awesome your party would have been if you would have met me and talked to me and be like, hey Jim, how do I make my party super awesome? But yeah, parties, we're not having one this year. I'm really sad. So if you weren't invited to one of my parties, it's not because I don't like you guys. It's because we didn't have one this year. You might say, Jim, but it's so important to you that you have awesome Halloween parties, so why don't you have one today? Well, mysterious friend that asks a lot of questions, shut it. I'll answer your question, just hold your horses. No Halloween party this year because the wifey is preggers, as you know if you watch my video blogs, and if you don't, you're a jerk. But yeah, she's pregnant 9 months, actually. She is full term. She can have a baby right this second. While I'm in my vocal booth, she could be up there screaming, hey, Jim, I'm having a baby. People calmly yell, hey, significant other, I am having a baby when they're in labor. That's what they do. Because of the baby, we figured a Halloween party, not as much fun. You know, we can't get drunk together. I can't see her in super sexy Halloween outfits. And it wouldn't be any fun to get all drunk by myself while she's sitting there. Their belly. But the baby would be in there disapprovingly, just, Dad. Really, Dad? Is that what you're gonna do? Really? My baby's a dick. I mean, he's a judgmental dick. And so I don't want to drink in front of him. He'll judge me. Yeah, so we aren't throwing one this year, but next year it's gonna be huge. Every year we throw a big Halloween party, and it's really important to us, actually. It's our favorite holiday of the year. You should definitely come next year. It'll be amazing. We will do mystery shots together, play some pool, dance on a stripper pole, and I'll say, you drunk. Adrian made some sweet treats. Sweet treats. Sweet treats. Adrian made some sweet treats. And she made these little tombstones in the Oreo dirt, and that looks pretty awesome. You, friend, might be watching this as you were eating it, friends. And then she made Q-tips, the dirty Q-tip, which is pretty sweet. It's a popsicle stick with marshmallows on each end. It's dipped in caramel to look like earwax. They're good. They're little snacks. Not Halloween related. This week I bought Resistance 2 and 3 for PS3. Played through those and beat them. A lot of fun. That is every morsel of information that has happened this week. Every morsel. Let's go ahead and write that scary music track. Okay, so we're going to start with just a blank MIDI track here and put Omnisphere into it. And Omnisphere, just search for scary, which is silly, but to save time, it's going to give us something pretty cool, I bet. Actually, and I swear I'm picking these on random. I just randomly picked this one. I think that will work as a layer. It's a little busy for what I want, but I wonder. Yeah, we're using that register. All right, so let's go ahead and put in another software instrument. And I really want a drone, which that was not a good one. Drones. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle them. Shuffle them, okay. No good. No good. I'm looking for something just real subtle and just a nice, deep, quiet tone. I think it's coming. You know what? I'm gonna put this in here as another, oops, sorry, took away your screen. As another layer that we'll use later. This one's gonna take a minute to come in. It's a very slow build. I'm also gonna hit a now you can hear the low one coming in. I'm kind of just tapping at the higher register to try to get little bits of harmonic interest. Let's go ahead and add in another track. This time I'm going to look for... Actually, I think we'll do a piano. I was going to say I'm going to look for kind of some sound effect, higher stuff, but I think it might get a little bit dense if I keep adding too much of the more sound effect features and no musical elements. Okay. Alright, so to make it a scary piano, we need lots of reverb. So let's go ahead and... Alright, let's use this for now. For these kind of things, I sometimes like to feel it, wait for a gap where it feels right. Don't like that, but we'll get rid of it later. I think I'll replace it with some kind of sound effect later. Alright, so we have a lot of material in there that I do not like, but instead of re-recording it, what I'm going to do is just kind of get rid of some of the things in the piano roll that I know are kind of shiny. Let's put it through some delay. I'm going to go ahead and add in another track. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and load in a cello, tremolo. And now I'm going to experiment here. I actually haven't tried this specific idea before. I thought of it as I was planning this blog out. I thought, you know, it might be cool to try. I'll get to what that technique is in a second. You will see. But first, let me just go ahead and record some more textural stuff. This song's highly textural, so I'm probably going to have maybe one melodic element in here, but mostly it's going to be textural. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually shift the note ever so slightly, have it the exact same part, but just ever so slightly out of tune. Actually, a half step. Not even a half step. I don't want that. I'll just do something like that. So, for instance, if we didn't do that, you would have this unison. See, it creates kind of a weirdness to it. Let's see, what do we want to add? Let me add in something for melodic elements, which before I was going to use piano, but why don't we try something like celeste. Alright, so once again, we want to do some reverb. It already has a reverb on there. I'm not going to change that. I'm just going to add an additional reverb on top of it. So now we have some decent audio or some decent melodic material. What I think now, for fun, I will add maybe one more element in here. All right, so what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to do sort of like a scary like maybe a child singing or something along those lines effect. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw on some reverb, of course, first. Something really big. Alright, let's add a filter in there just for kicks. Let's go ahead and just double this one up and do that same trick we did with the cello, only maybe a, we'll do an actual interval instead of just some dissonance. So now you can see we're getting sufficiently creepy. And I think we'll call this one good. Let's go ahead and bounce it out. Hope you guys have a good Halloween, and I'll see you next week.